Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. And the Ragin' Cajuns will kick it away first. Here's the return from inside his tent. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Duke's offense will get the first swing of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone, and that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Bravo. Fires left. Makes a connection. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And the quarterback is snowed under. And how about that play by the free safety? You sort of got the feeling somebody's band was going to be playing after that one. Big gamble by the defense.
Yeah, and great job timing it up and catching them off guard, bringing the blitz. It is. You say that because I get it. It's high risk, high reward. That time, high reward, getting the sack.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Mills. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And on 2nd down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Fires to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man, he's got 45 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Bravo. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for him.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. It's complete. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. A 1st down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bravo. Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
That makes the score 2-6. Louisiana 0.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grabs it in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy. Hit him in his stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Got it! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cajuns!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Wisconsin. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Bravo. Working the middle. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quickly complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Blue Devils are flying down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Mahoney.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Raging Cajuns get it past the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Now he's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He's now up to 71 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And the Raging Cajuns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Zings it complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Dropping back, it's Bravo. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to move it through the air. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They're looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged on the outside is Gutierrez. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
13, Louisiana, 10.
One more snap coming before halftime. Dropping back, it's Bravo. Lofts one high and deep. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100 and what a way to start the season. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. They'll give it to the back. One step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Here's the handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Back to pass, it's Bravo. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Complete to the left. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Bravo. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. Bringing it back, it's Smith. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab down the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils want to move quickly. Unloads quickly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting post progression.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Back to throw, it's Bravo. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A-gap or the B-gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, it's Smith. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Cook. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Offense getting set for 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Looking for his man. Got his man to the left. The offense coughs it up. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll try the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Dropping back, it's Bravo. Pressure comes. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's good.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
27-16.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing...
Oh, what a grab by the defense!
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Going up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of ball.
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
Touchdown, Cajuns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at foie gras on the menu tonight in Eugene. They're trailing by 14 to Marshall. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Going for 6. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. After misfiring, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Bravo. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Throws for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half. But I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught on the outside, it's Mills. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Blue Devils in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To throw, it's Bravo. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Snap it to the back. He goes airborne, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And they'll take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.